Welcome guys. Today I'll be analyzing a favorite of mine, Hungarian Dance. It was made in 1869. Here's the score. I got this score from IMSLP, which is a great website for finding classical musical scores. Here I've translated all the instruments for you. I'll let you take a look at that. Yeah, bass is just bass. I don't know why I did that. We're in G minor. Some of the instruments are not in the same key signature because of transposition. Let's do a macro overview of this piece first. We have our section A. That happens for 32 measures. And then we get to our section B, which is played twice for 16 measures each. 32 measures in total. Then we get to our C section, which it plays in G major for 28 measures. We go back to our A section, then we go to our B section again for 16 measures each, and then we have our final two measures which don't really belong anywhere. We're just gonna call that the ending. It plays, in total we have 142 measures. In our A section we have our clarinets and our violins playing the same melody. The melody sounds the same even though they appear on different notes because of transposition, as we said before. The melody outlines a G minor triad, a G, a B flat, and a D, where D is the lowest note and B flat is the highest note, so the interval range is a sixth here. The rest of the melody supports the fact that we're in G minor. Every time he starts the melody again, he has a variation of what was presented in the beginning. With this one, he plays an octave higher and he has a D going to a high D, which has an interval range of an octave. The third time through the melody, he has basically the same melody, just an octave higher. The fourth time through, it's basically the same as the second time through, except he has a D going to a D, just like the second time through, but instead of going straight up, he jumps down to a G and rolls up to a D. So this interval range here is a 12, followed by a third in the opposite direction. In the B section, we start out with these four measures, and in the next four measures, he plays the same rhythm. However, each note is a whole step lower than the previous measure. Now, section B is played twice. In section A, he has this rhythm, an E flat, F, G, E flat, D, E flat. He plays it twice in section A. And I'm going to call this a melody a contour because that's what it's called in real life. He plays this contour a few times in section B. The first time he plays it starting on a B. The second time he plays it starting on an A. And the third time and fourth time he plays it on an F sharp. And this contour doesn't appear in section C at all. In section C, he modulates to G major. It has a different feel to it than the previous two sections. He alternates between slow and fast. Here, he uses unconventional notation. It's two eighth notes that are tied. In real life, we would notate it as 1/4 note. He ends section C with 3 notes in the 1 chord. However, a few measures before, he also does the same, 3 notes in the 1 chord, and they're both played on the normal tempo. So what makes this the ending and this not the ending? Well, melodic-wise, he has a perfect fourth here, while over here he has a perfect octave. The perfect fourth is considered more dissonant than the perfect octave. I believe over here he's creating a dissonance that makes the song want to continue on, and over here he's creating a strong ending that makes the song want to stop and go on to another section A of the song. This is the ending. He ends with a section B followed by 2 measures. This is playing 4, 5, and 1. What makes this the ending as opposed to the last time we ended section B is that he plays these 3 notes very loudly, and the violins are all playing with a downbeat, which creates a stronger sound than playing with an upbeat. By ending strongly, he lets the listener know that we're done with this song. Instrumentation-wise, the woodwinds and the strings are playing the melody, while the brass, the bassoon, and the bass are all playing the chord tones which support the melody. In fact, I used the bassoon and bass to determine what the chords are for each of the measures. However, some places may be ambiguous, but I added a chord there just to say that the chord change is there, but I don't know what the chord is. So if you'd like to discuss what the chords are with me, please leave a comment and I'll get back to you. Thanks for watching.